Hi guys, it is month 7. Yeah, guys, we are really far into this first year in Chicago, and you know, come February, I have to make the decision of whether or not I'm staying here. So, shit's getting real. So month 7. This is gonna be a little different, I guess, because month 6 I did late, so month 7 I'm doing only like 2 or 3 days late because I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, but not as late as the other one. So let's just start from the beginning. September 2nd, Ouija's interview went live. That shit was fire. Fire. That shit was so good. Yeah, that shit was awesome. I love that interview. I think that definitely changed like the expectations and just kind of what people are expecting from Melly's Couch. But I think I kind of mentioned it in month 6, but yeah, after it actually went live, whoa. Then the next day I got my little a new Chicago cup. I know this is not like a major thing that to include in a vlog, but I got a fucking Chicago cup. All right, leave me alone. Every time I get some new Chicago shit, it's a big deal to me. Okay. A couple days later, I got some more new mics, which I accidentally. I think these are the ones that I accidentally bought. No, yeah, these were the ones that I accidentally bought. I got them. They're actually really good. Then I also uploaded Fly's interview at this point. And yeah. And I went shopping for something. I don't know what the fuck I wrote here, but I went shopping for something. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I went shopping for. Shopping for blah, 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 blah. That's what I wrote. Blah, 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 blah. September 6th, I filmed Roy's interview. That shit is hilarious. Actually, that one went live this week. Yeah, this week. That shit hilarious. And I've been getting a lot of attention from it and whatnot. So that's good. That same day, oh my god, this was a long day. After Roy's interview, I hung out with the girls, and then me and Maya went to lunch, and then we were waiting for traffic to die down, so we decided to go hang out at Dave & Buster's with our girls, and it was happy hour, and yeah, it was happy hour, and things happened, and we were like, oh, we're just gonna be here for like an hour or two to let traffic die down. We were there damn near till closing. We also started calling everybody, because that's what you fucking do when you've been drinking wine. My thing was, I'm gonna let me call everybody and confirm all of the things for tomorrow and this weekend or whatever the fuck before I get too lit, and then I can't confirm shit. You feel me? So that's what we did, and then we FaceTimed Dom to kind of coordinate flights or whatever, because initially the flights just weren't working for the days that we wanted. Like initially we were going to try to do Friday night and then leaving Sunday night, but it just wasn't working, like timing wise or whatever. So we decided we'd do Saturday morning, and then that way he could also go to the kid's birthday and like have time to hang out with the crew and everything. And we'll get into what that weekend was when we get there. So yeah, we FaceTimed him to like kind of confirm that. The next day, we booked the flights, so that was exciting. A few days after that, because like I think I mentioned, I was gonna have him bring a suitcase of stuff. Yeah, I literally had to FaceTime my family and walk them through how to pack a fucking suitcase, because they're like, nothing fits in here. First they told me everything was packed and he could go pick it up, and I was like, all right, cool, but like whatever. He hadn't been like, so he lived like maybe half hour, 45 minutes from where I live, or from where I lived in Miami, so it's not like an easy drive. So like, but sometimes like when he's working or whatnot, he'll be in the area kind of thing. So he was like trying to get over there, whatever. Thankfully, I asked about something for Dobby, and they were like, "Oh, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about." And I was like, "Well, when you packed my suitcase, you would have seen it." And they're like, "We didn't pack any of the shit." And I was like, "Well, that's the whole point of him bringing this fucking suitcase is for Dobby's stuff." So it was a whole fucking mess. I had to FaceTime them, walk them through it. Look, this is how you fold clothes. This is where you put things. Keep this. Don't keep that. Like, bruh. That shit was stressful for no fucking reason. Like, no fucking reason. So, that is what it is. And then, obviously, at this point, Dobby is... Or they're on the way to pick Dobby up. Yeah, they were on the way to pick Dobby up right now. At this point. Because the suitcase was going to get here a few days before Dobby. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so at this point, they're on their way to pick up Dobby. So I'm just kind of like, all right, let me try to do as as much as I can in the meantime, so then that way I have a bunch of work for like the first couple weeks that he's here, so we can adjust his new life, new environment, whatever. So the next few days were a lot. I went and I pulled up on Chill Bill. His interview should be dropping around the same time that this drops. So I filmed him on location. And you guys are going to see why in the interview, because it's actually funny how I bring it up. So we did that. Then I went to eat there as well, like afterwards. And then I drove home, long ass fucking drive. And then I had to prep, because the next day I filmed Whimsy. I'm so fucking excited that I fucking got Whimsy on the couch. So excited. I have to finish editing hers this week because she's dropping after Chill. I'm so excited for her interview. I was just like, oh, actually, thank you, Ouija, for putting the bug in her ear and like helping me do that, because I was literally getting ready to chop off my left titty to get her on the couch. I was like, if I can't get Whimsy, then like, is there even a point in having a couch? That's how much I fuck with her artistically, creatively, like all that stuff. And y'all can't say this is favoritism because me and her are not like besties, or we're not like, you know, like I just genuinely fuck with her craft. So I needed her on. So we filmed Whimsy. Cool. I don't even want to get into this weekend because. So then. Alright, I had to pause for a second. Because I still don't know if I really wanted to talk about this fucking weekend. Well, it's okay. We'll just whatever. These are my real and on raw and uncut situations. So here we fucking go. So Friday night after Whimsy, I'm getting ready for Dom. Obviously, he still hadn't been able to pick up my suitcase, so we were trying to see if he could pick it up, or my brother could drop it off, or like my little sister could drop it off. We're still like in that whole chaotic issue thing, whatever. So it turns out he couldn't because he stepped out for a moment. And so my brother's like, fuck it, I'll take it, whatever. Cool. My brother made it there in like 10 minutes, but whatever. I was like, yeah, I don't think it's far, but you know, 3 people on the road. So yeah, so that's taken care of. He gets the bag. Cool. So I continue to do his note cards. People are calling me, whatever, you know, typical fucking day, night in my life. Cool. So I'm up to like pretty late, and then obviously we're FaceTiming because he wants to make sure like my bag goes through, like I don't have to send him any money or whatever. Like we had already paid for the bag, but like wait, you know, all that shit. So we kind of were waiting, and his flight was at like 5 something in the morning Miami time, so I was pretty much up to like 4 something our time. Cool. The bag makes it through. He's cool. He gets on the flight, whatever. He had a connecting flight. So I go to sleep while he's on his flight. He goes to sleep while he's on his flight. Then randomly hits me. Well, his flight lands, and then he's getting on the other one. He hits me. He's like, oh, actually, we're going to get there an hour earlier than expected. And I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? What do you mean? Like, I thought I had an extra hour to nap. J the fuck K. And we're outside. This is actually originally where I wanted to film this, but then my cousin was mowing as you guys might have heard. And yeah, so he was mowing, and yeah, so now he's done. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can come outside because he's going inside to like chill. So where was I? Okay, he tells me like, oh, cool, it's gonna be an hour early, and I was like, how the fuck does that work? I don't fucking know, but I'm like, fuck, I wanted to keep sleeping so I could kind of be somewhat presentable for his interview. So pretty much I had to get up, rush, like have breakfast, pack everything for the weekend. And well, I had pretty much packed everything for the weekend. Like I had packed the baggages, but I hadn't put them in my car. So I had to put everything in my car, like have breakfast, shower, do all of the things, pretty much to get ready. And then I'm ready an hour before the fucking, you know, I'm ready when he told me it was supposed to be ready. I'm ready when at the time that he told me the flight was landing. So like a dumbass, I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning. I look up his flight info because, like, I have it. And this motherfucker, this fucking flight was on time at the original, like, time. And I was like, bruh, that's some bullshit, but we're here now. So, okay, fine, cool. I got an extra hour to chill. Do I fall asleep? Not completely. Like, I close my eyes. Fine, fuck it. Go to O'Hare, pick him up. Then, obviously, got to feed the man. So we go to like a Puerto Rican food spot. So that was my first time trying Puerto Rican food. And I know it's the funny thing about it. The funniest part about it is that my brother is half Puerto Rican. So I've never tried Puerto Rican food until this moment. So it was actually pretty good. No complaints. So after this, we head over. I'm texting low. I'm like, hey, this is where we're at, you know, because there was a slight delay when I picked him up. I forgot what the fuck happened. Oh, I couldn't find him at the airport. Like, I was there on time, but like could not find him. So that was kind of awkward. So yeah, that was the only delay. So then obviously we're like half hour behind, which actually worked out for Lo because he had some stuff with the kids that morning, so he was already like, oh, I probably won't be at the house till like 1:30. And I was like, all right. So we actually, by us being delayed like about half hour, we ended up getting to there around 1:30. So we filmed back-to-back interviews. Dom was smart. He actually brought 2 fucking outfits, one for Melly's couch, one for the lot. So it looks like it takes place at 2 different times, even though it doesn't. Dom's is a really good interview. I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, but it's a good interview. So after that, whatever, we hung out for a little bit after we filmed. And then we head out to the hotel, like to check in, whatever. Because the plan was like stay at the hotel for a little bit, like take a nap, get, rest, whatever. And then we were going to go to the kids' birthday party with everyone, like the whole crew. And then after the birthday party, everybody's going to come back to the hotel. We're all going to we got bottles, blah, blah, blah. Is that what fucking happened? No. We got back to the hotel. We checked in with Maya to see about when we're going to go see our nieces and nephews, obviously, like when this party's starting. Cool. She's like, actually, we're an hour behind. And I'm like, all right, dope. Well, we're going to take a nap because, like, we really haven't slept, whatever. So we do that. I get up from the nap, obviously, I need to go be an aunt. He never woke up. I tried everything to get this man to wake up, like everything. He was out, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. He has been traveling, and he's been awake since like Friday morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning or some shit. I'm like, I'll let him fucking sleep. It's not that big of a deal. And then like that way he could be rested for when like the boys come over, and then we all like, party, whatever. So I went to Dave and Buster's. I'm fucking exhausted, but like auntie duties come first. It doesn't matter how tired I am. So I stayed pretty much almost until cake, and I just really couldn't. I was falling asleep at the fucking table. So at that point, I'm like, all right, I gotta go because I still gotta drive like an hour to get back to the hotel. So I do, whatever. Get back to the hotel, fucking crash. Like literally in jeans, all of my jewelry, fucking everything. I'm out. Like it's a wrap for me. Dom wakes up at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning type shit. Uh, talk on some, I don't know, fucking what, yeah, whatever. And that's when everything went to shit. And everything went to shit. And I think that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. Or that's when everything started to go to shit. Um, yeah, yeah. I think that's what I'll say on that. So the next day is Sunday. This was a long ass fucking day. Oh my fucking god. Um, I was trying to like edit that weekend, and actually like the night before when everything went to shit, I was like, fuck it. Well, I'm just gonna start editing. Blah blah blah. Because when I'm upset, I throw myself into work. But my fucking adapter broke, so I couldn't plug anything into my fucking laptop to work. So that was annoying because, like I said, I throw myself into work. I did get breakfast in bed, so that was nice. I was kind of hungover because I had a whole bottle of wine to myself. So breakfast without me having to leave the bed, it's great. Um, then after that, so I dropped him off at the airport, whatever. We said goodbye, shit, it is what it is type shit. Um, I get back to the hotel. Lo hits me up. No, actually, I got on a business call with. What the fuck did I get on a business call? Oh, with Chill. I got on a business call with him to discuss like his episode and whatnot. Because he's a double bubble too. So I was like, okay, I had an idea, whatever. Y'all will see it if you do, if you don't, whatever. Marketing shit. I get on a call with him, and then while I'm on the call with him, Lowe's hit me up like, hey, I need some backup for a pod I'm filming tonight. You down? And I was like, fuck it, why the fuck not? So yeah, business call. I get off the business call, and then boom, I'm like, I look at the time. Oh shit, I gotta go back to this pod. I gotta go do this pod. Whatever. I had zero time to do this fucking research on anything. Fucking ridiculous, but whatever. I wing it because we know I winged all of the most of the fucking Midnight Club interviews, so we all know that I could wing it. So cool. Show up to the podcast. I do that. Everybody's like, "Oh, you should drink," and I was like, "Bitch, I'm hungover. Don't tell me to drink." I had a long fucking night. I had on like 0 hours of sleep. Low key, I haven't probably slept since Thursday night because Friday I only took like a 2 hour nap. Fucking Saturday I barely slept because there was a lot fucking going on. I'm running on naps right now. No, I can't fucking drink. Um, no offense to anybody. Sorry, that was a little aggressive. Yeah, so then after that, I got back to the hotel. I started like packing up, putting my stuff away because I was low key contemplating just like going home because the plan too was like Sunday night the girls were gonna come over and we're gonna have like a girls' night. The boys are gone, whatever. Girls' night, and then car troubles, and there was no girls' night. So I was like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do in a hotel by myself? Like, So I was contemplating it, and then honestly, I got on FaceTime with Maya, and then I just started dozing off, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just sleep. And that's what I did. So then Monday, this was my cousin's birthday, but he was out of town or some shit. Yeah, he was out of town fishing or I don't fucking know, fishing. So we didn't really celebrate. But Smokey went live this day though, so that was really fun because hers is a really fun interview because like we do the tarot cards and all that stuff. And then my adapter was supposed to get there that day. It was still, but I'm like, bro, I'm gonna lose a whole day because it kept saying by like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm like, bro, and it hadn't even shipped. So I was like, bro, I don't trust Amazon right now. And then Chill offered to be like, hey, you could just come over here and edit. We have all of the adapters and things. So that's what I did. I spent the day over there editing and blah, blah, blah. So I was able to edit a whole video. And then as the moment I pulled up to his crib, the fucking adapter gets to my house. I'm like, but I'm already fucking there. I'm like, I'm not driving another fucking hour back. Like, it's stupid. I'm already here. Let's do it. So the next day, I started editing Whimsy. Yeah, because like I said, I edited Chills. That was done like super easy. And then plus he had like another screen for me, so it made it a lot easier and faster for me. The next day I started editing Whimsy's. Yeah, because that's next, Whimsy's. So hers is pretty much done. I just have to go back because the skirts were skirting and I need to make sure the angles are correct because absolutely the fuck not. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that. This day I also did the reels for Roy. I also I did a lot. You could tell that this day the emotions are finally getting to me because I threw myself into work. So I edited Whimsy, I did Roy's reels, I set up the Double Bubble podcast channel on the YouTube page. I wrote like 4 or 5 book chapters. Yes, I'm writing a book, whatever, because I'm clearly inspired and there's a certain person who's my muse, and then things happen, and every few months I randomly do that, and that's all I'm saying about that. Yeah. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm emotional. What do I do when I'm fucking emotional on a random Tuesday? I fucking party because I'm a known party girl. So what the fuck do? I go to Sub T because I'm like, fuck it. Let's get weird. Let's get wild. Let's just numb the pain. Is that what happened? No. I did not numb the pain. But I did get home the next day at like 11 o'clock in the morning, so clearly I had a good night. Somewhat of a good night, yeah. A few days after that, the 19th, I uploaded Chill's interview onto YouTube. I did his reels, and and then Dobby arrived. He arrived. He's in the camp, in the trailer right now, so I'm not gonna go bother him. But I was a lot of crying, unpacking his stuff. Took him out to lunch, and then felt like shit because that was also the day I had the local artist show, and I had to leave him for a couple of hours, and I was so upset and I hated it. And I was like, I wanted to be here on your first day, but honestly, the local artist show, I only do that like once a month. So I'm like, I can't like cancel because it doesn't happen often. So yeah. And then I wanted to kind of get some clarity on things. So I pulled out my old tarot card, pulled out my tarot deck. I was pulling some cards on the situation that I emotionally was dealing with. And sometimes I hate when shit isn't what I want it to be. It's like a good situation, but I'm like, it's whatever. So the next day, I'm still just not over it. So I continue to pull tarot cards, and I continue to get the same fucking answer about the situation. So at this point, like, bitch, you should get over it. But no, I'm not fucking over it. I'm still fucking pulling tarot cards and getting the same fucking question, like the same answer to the same fucking question. So that's pissing me off. The next day I also did Roy's post, his picture. I do the blog post, whatever. Then the 21st, I took Dobby to work. Yes, he went with me to go film Double Entendre's interview. So that was fun. He was like, work? What is work? Mom, I don't know what work is. But now he found out. The 22nd, I started writing raps because apparently I'm a fucking rapper now. I'm kidding. I'm not a rapper, I promise. But like I said, there's just someone. I'm sure y'all put 2 and 2 plus 2 equals 4, and you'll figure it out. So yeah, started writing raps. Like I said, somebody is amused to me and inspires me to do shit, especially when I'm pissed off and emotional about it. So yeah, so I finished writing Roy's post this day. Dobby came to girls' night. What? Girls' night? So that was exciting. And then there was drama, which you guys might have to wait for that because now it's breakfast time. All right, we're back. Another location. And guess who's here? It's the little Dobby. It's the little Dobby. It's the little Dobby. Oh, say hi. Say hi. He has made his appearance. I know we're in like 20 different locations this month because it's Cousins weekend, and like I keep stopping because cousins are doing things. So yeah. So I left off with the drama. It wasn't my drama. It was one of my friend's dramas, but it was basically the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. Some fucking girls. I didn't even realize that girls actually acted like this, like over like shit that isn't even true. So that's kind of strange, but that ended up turned into a girls' night. Dobby went to his first girls' night. He kind of just fell asleep in his car seat. So the next day, Dobby went to lunch. He got his first pup cup in Illinois. Yeah, it's his first pup cup in Illinois at Chick-fil-A because that's his favorite place to eat, even though he should not be eating chicken. And I can't eat it because they use peanut oil. But, you know, the Dobster, that's his favorite place, so we had to go. This day also, Roy's interview went live, so that was epic. His interview has done so well, at least on IG, with bringing attention to like Melly's couch and shit. And that wasn't really what I was expecting or prepared for. And it's just, that's just how it is. Like sometimes the one that you least expect really be that one. I got a new charger for the light for the camera that I showed you guys last time because I need new chargers for the thing. So it was supposed to be for the batteries for the camera. It didn't work. So I was like, fuck it, let me try the light. Works for the light. The next day, my pharmacy license got renewed, or no, transferred. Yes, so in Florida, I did get my pharmacy tech license. And my best friend mentioned, he's like, your shit's about to expire. Why the fuck don't you just transfer it over there? And I was like, you know what? That's a good fucking idea. So yeah, your girl's a registered pharmacy tech in Illinois. So what will I do with that? I don't fucking know. This day, Dobby also got his snow boots. Yes, because you know we got to prepare. He doesn't know anything about snow. I also did the local artist show vlog. So pretty much every month, what I'm going to be doing with them is like, they just said, do you? And I'm like, fuck it. Well, the first month I did a mini vlog. So I'm going to just do these little mini vlogs to kind of bring more attention to the show and blah, blah, blah. Which is kind of crazy to think that I'm bringing attention to a television show, but the Melly Star's name is just doing what it does, I guess. I don't fucking know. I still don't think I'm anybody special. My family doesn't think I'm anybody special. They still treat me the same, so. But I guess I am someone special. I don't know. I also had therapy this day, and this is where I fucked up because, like, you know, I was going through that emotional situation, and I didn't bring it up in therapy. And like, she kind of asked, because she kind of knew, but like, I was just like, oh, let me just ignore the topic, which I do that a lot in therapy, which is so bad. But whatever, we'll get to it eventually. Then the next day, oh my god, I had lunch with Smokey. I haven't seen her in forever, even though we talk all the time. But it was nice to have like a little bestie date, you know. And mainly because I was gonna give her the footage to edit something because I emotionally cannot edit it at this point. I got like a good chunk of it, like maybe 30-ish minutes that I edited. And I was like, yeah, I can do it, but I'll probably cry the entire time. So Smokey, you want to help me out here? So we'll see if she can do it. If not, then I'm just gonna have to fucking thug it out. That same day, Maya's 290 Mo interview dropped, and the clip that the reel that they use is her talking about me and how great I am and whatever, how I worked with like the Marley brothers and at Telemundo and all this other shit. And I'm like, I don't know. That should just. I understand that people think like all of these things are like super accomplishments and stuff, but like for real, for me, I'm like, that's just part of life. Like it wasn't. I don't feel like it makes me any special or special. I mean, there's times where I will bring it up, kind of thing, like if somebody's testing my gangster, test me and I'm gonna school you type shit. But like in day to day, like, okay, cool, I worked with Wu-Tang, whatever. I worked with fucking the Marley Brothers. Ooh, like, I was a producer at fucking Telemundo for the news. Woo, big fucking deal. Like, I wrote for Trina. Like, I don't know. That shit doesn't really. I don't know. Just doesn't really do anything for me. Like, It's just something to put on my resume, but it's not really something that's like, oh my god, you're a special person. But I will say that clip kind of, I kept watching it and I was like, damn, this person does sound like a special person. Yeah, Melly Stars is special. But I think that's also the thing too, is like I compartmentalize me and Melly Stars. So like that's a whole different person. So I actually do look up to Melly Stars, but like I don't, sometimes I don't process the fact that I am Melly Stars. So that's why I don't think that I'm special. But I don't know, people think I'm special. But yeah, the interview was really well done. So yeah, I transferred the files to Smokey. Then we had dinner at my house. My cousin forced her to eat. She finally met my aunt, which is like, bro, what the fuck? Can't believe it's been 7 months and she hasn't met my aunt. That's like, fuck, kind of important. Then this is where my drama happened. Earlier in this week, we had somebody else's drama. Apparently, now it's my turn for drama, which like, and it's stupid ass drama. And how do I say this in the best way without naming names or putting anybody on blast? Because honestly, I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck, but I still owe somebody respect. So even though he told me he doesn't give a fuck either, let's just say somebody in our outskirts has had a problem with something I posted on Instagram, and they mentioned it to one of my friends. I don't know. I'm just a very much like, if you have a problem with something I said, something I posted, whatever, come to me about it, because I'm fucking 34, dude. Think I got time for this shit? So I was like, bro, I'm gonna just squash the shit. Like, I'll fucking message the person and be like, yo, what the fuck? Is there a problem? Like, is we fighting or what? Not actually fighting, but yeah. Then it was just like, it's also the thing is, I shouldn't be the one to initiate that conversation because I didn't fuck up, you did. So it's kind of also like, fuck, by me initiating it, like I'm not gonna initiate a conversation to ask for an apology. That's kind of weird. So I wrote out this whole message, blah, 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 and I was like, is it worth it? Like, I don't know. It's just, the situation is still there. It's still like an elephant in the room. Everybody's aware of it. We've all been aware of it for like, what, since like January. And it's like, we've all been tippy toeing. And I kind of was hoping this would have been addressed with the mutual party that we had, because that person had addressed it the moment that it happened. I didn't even say anything to them. I said something like maybe months after about the situation, like how it made me feel, but they had already checked the person on it. So I was like, well, cool. You did that without me saying anything. Like, that's great. Like, respect. So I don't know. It's just the fact that it's still coming back up, and it's like you still can't have a conversation with me. It's not even that you can't have a conversation, because I think for a long time everybody was kind of like, oh, well, they might not even remember. And I was like, that's fine. You don't have to remember, but I do. And now it's acknowledged that they did that. Like, they acknowledged that they did what they did, and they still won't address it. So I'm like, and I'm like I said, I'm the type of person, I just want to address the shit. Like, all that needs to happen is a conversation, like a personal conversation, not like on IG, not at a show, not at like rant, like not through people. Like, it needs to be a sit down conversation, and like I'm open to it, like I said, but I shouldn't be the one to initiate it. So then, I texted our mutual friend who this is kind of about. He kind of started the drama. I was like, yo, did this person hit you up? And he's like, nah, what? And then he's like, oh, you just need to be nicer on IG. And I was like, bro, this is me being nice, though. And he's like, oh, it's a misunderstanding. I was like, nah. That's like, yo, I do be nice on IG, because I don't really say what the fuck I really do be wanting to say, like, when I fucking should. So that's where we are. Like, it's in a weird place, but will this person ever hit me and apologize? I don't fucking know. We might just continue to tiptoe around this topic for years and never address it, because they were confused. And I'm like, yeah, you're confused because I know how to walk around in spaces professionally and not allow my personal issues with you affect my professional shit. So I'm not going to have a conversation at an event. I'm not going to have another conversation in DMs. Like, it's just not going to happen. So that brings us to this weekend. Woo. We are glamping. It's a cousin's weekend. I haven't been out here in shit since I was little, at least 20 years. And a little bit has changed, and it's kind of weird to be out here like as adults because the last time I was here, we were all kids and like with my aunt and uncle and shit. So like being out here now is like it's really cool. Like as adults, we're just drinking and sitting around the campfire. And so Thursday, that's what we did. We got here. The campfire was going. The drinks were flowing. The talks were talking. The therapies were therapying, discussing our childhood and shit like that, which is cool because only you understand. Like it's kind of cool to be around people who actually understand your childhood because they were also in the childhood. So that was Thursday. Then Friday there was a no burning thing or whatever, so we couldn't do a campfire. So we just had movie night, spooky, scary movie night. So that's fun. And then today is Saturday. My other cousin is coming, and yeah, he's gonna be doing some grilling, some fishing, and then we leave tomorrow. But it's been kind of cool. I did leave my laptop at home, so I haven't even like done any work or anything like that, which is strange because I just want to grab my laptop and like do shit, and it's like I'm getting forced to. And then my phone, I barely had it because we're using the hotspot to use my the hotspot on the Fire Stick. So my phone has basically been out of commission because it's the hotspot. So it's just like we've literally had to stare at each other and talk to each other. Not in like a negative way, you feel me? But yeah, like we've really had to not get to know each other, we know each other, but really spend time together as a family. So it's been really nice. And yeah, and I did pre-schedule all of my posts for the weekend from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because I thought we were leaving Monday, but we're leaving Sunday. So we'll see what happens Monday when I get back. Yeah, another epic week. Monday, yeah, this week I gotta finish up Lindsay for sure, because she drops on the 7th. And then we're filming music videos and doing a bunch of other shit. And yeah. And then we got more interviews dropping from the team and more interviews talking about me. And I'm not looking forward to it. Like, that's too much spotlight on how great I am. Melly's so great. Whatever. Melly's so great. Yeah, Melly's so fucking great that whatever. I'm so great and I'm such a machine that people sometimes forget that I have fucking emotions and feelings. And then when I talk about them or I show them, everybody's fucking shocked. And I'm like, I promise I am not a robot. Actually, I have lots of feelings. Actually, I just hide them. Actually, that's why I have a fucking service dog. Because I have too many fucking feelings. So, anyways, now I'm just going off on a tangent. So yeah, month 7. Let's see what happens in month 8. And then, like I said, February, it's time to make a decision. And I feel like this is the first month, just because of the emotional shit that I was going through, that I'm kind of been contemplating if Miami is the move again. And it's fucked to be like one situation swayed you, but that's kind of where I'm at. Like I said, I'm real and honest on these fucking things, so that's really where I'm at. Especially being out here with like, no work, no anything. All you have is your fucking thoughts. So we'll see. You got a couple more months to convince me, Chicago. You got a couple more months. But that's it for now.